everybody, this is Johnny S with another R6 vlog coming to you from Greece, Athens. In today's discussion we're going to talk about another controversial, what's new, another different topic. I don't know what I'm going to call it exactly. It has to do, it involves around being compassion, being human, noticing your fellow human being, being I don't know exactly what I'm gonna call it. Something happened this morning which was really tragic to me to witness it, even though I have witnessed it quite a few times. Today was the the epitome of this silly thing, let's say, and therefore I thought to share this with everybody, share my thoughts. I hope you can hear me. It's a little bit windy, the weather is good and getting a little bit colder. It's afternoon, it's after work, meaning that we are a little bit more tired. So I might be a little bit slow on my speech also to get my points across. Okay, so we'll get into the topic. I'll discuss what happened and why I wanted to discuss this today and what I saw and so forth. A little bit of introduction about me, in case somebody is totally new to the channel. My name is John. I'm 44 years old, a married guy with a kid, 7-year-old boy. I'm situated in Greece, Athens. I lived a big portion of my life in Australia, hence why we're speaking in English, hence why I've got a strange accent. And I've got a YouTube channel that I have created lately, which is less of a social and less of a business sort of channel. It's more of a personal channel, let's say. Reasons why I've got this channel is basically more because of for me, and because I wanted to share some of these things with the people in general. So that's a little bit of information about me. Now today what happened is, in the morning I went to fill up my bike with petrol, gas, whatever you want to call it. Sorry about people are driving a little bit like 5 little sissies. So yeah, I wanted to fill up my bike with gas, and what the fuck are they doing? There's a lot of traffic today. What the fuck? Okie dokie. So I went to fill up gas, and I know the guy there at the gas station. He's close to my house, obviously, so he knows me, he knows my wife. I know him also. He's a very gentle person. He's very kind, very considerate. He does his job well, but he's having a hard time, obviously. He's working many shifts that I've seen him, and because we started talking about kids and this and that, he's having some hardships in his life. To be specifically, he had some issues with his father, that he passed away, so he's got some difficult, let's say, sort of thing is happening in his life. But nevertheless, he manages to be quite of a positive character, let's say, regardless of the issues that he's facing and the difficulties and the challenges and all that. So as we were going to fill up the gas, I was saying, hi dude, how are you and everything. He's telling me his things. I'm fine, good, what about you? I'm heading off to work. Okay, have a good shift. You're filling up. And you're gonna say, you know, there's no point in these details, but I'll mention the details anyway, because it gets a specific sort of feeling across. It's gets a specific feeling across. Sometimes things are not by luck, and all these things play a role. So I'm going to say some specifics. A BMW SUV comes, I think it was an X3, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember the exact model, and I don't give a fuck what the exact model was, to tell you the truth. But anyway, a BMW comes, an SUV. There's a woman in the car that she's like all dressed up, high class, nice clothes and shit, and she starts making fuss. She starts saying to him, this is unacceptable, and you don't know how to work in this gas station, and without even telling her problem. Obviously the guy, because he's been there for many years, he's used to this type of fucking stupidity, so he's gotten in the mood of so what's the issue, and how can I help you, and how this and how that, and she's turning around, she tells him it's very windy today, so she turns around and she tells him it's not acceptable, you are not working, you don't know how to do this, you don't know how to do that. And the guy is trying to accommodate her and, you know, comfort her. He's saying, but yeah, but you have not told me what the problem is and what happened, and so forth. And at some point she turns around, after she's gone spastic for like 5 minutes. Give me 1 second to go through the toll gates, and we'll continue our discussion. Yeah. saying, and I do apologize, but you know, we gotta enjoy the ride, baby. Enjoy the ride, baby. We gotta enjoy the ride. What a beautiful machine. Alrighty then, I'm gonna chill out, I think. Alright, so as I was saying, she started cursing her ass off. She started being rude, and she told him that yesterday I came and you filled up the tire pressure on my tires, and you forgot to put one of the taps on one of my tires, and this is unprofessional, and what are you doing? So she was whinging, and she wanted to make fuss just for the sake of making fuss, which is a common scenario. I'm not saying that it's something new, but it was very evident, and the person that she chose to make this fuss to was a person that, as I said, is having his own hardships and is trying to accommodate people as much as he can. And she chose that type of a guy to say all these things to, and that to me shows that you're either in your own world, either you don't give a fuck, either you're there just to make fuss because something is going wrong in your own personal life, therefore you're trying to unload your shit on others, which is fucking moronic. In that same mentality, he could have turned around and slapped the fuck out of her. Why? Because he's got a problem with his dad. That's a fucking excuse. Don't bring your shit on others. Yeah, if you're not civil, just stay the fuck at home. Go on the mountain and live by yourself, you dumb fuck. And she made a fuss about the tap on her fucking tire. First of all, the fact that I helped her put the fucking air in her tire should say something like, thank you and shut your fucking mouth. If you're that much useless piece of shit in society that you are not capable of doing simple shit, your everyday shit, and you gotta depend on others, at least be grateful. And this goes to all those people that are fucking in a different dimension. They're in whoop whoop land. You know, wake the fuck up. The world doesn't revolve around you. Wake the fuck up. And there's two categories of these people. Either some people are so within their own world and problems and so forth that they don't notice shit in front of them, or some of them, which is even the worst case scenario, have lived such a high class life that don't even fucking know what a honest day's work looks like, so they can't sympathize. In either one cases, I'm not here to say who's who. All I'm here to say is wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up, you dumb fucks. If you're someone that you are fortunate in your life, and I don't wish anything bad to anyone. If you're fortunate in your life and you never had to work a hard day's work, and you had rich parents and family and everything, okay, good for you. Be sympathetic towards other people. Because you have this, it doesn't mean the same. Other people have many fucking difficulties, many issues. You know what I mean? You don't have to go to extreme, you know what I mean? But, you know, put some things in your mind. Some of these people go to restaurants and they whinge, oh, my food is not exactly how I ordered it. There's fucking people in Africa that don't have food, man. Wake the fuck up and shut the fuck up simultaneously. Wake the fuck up and shut the fuck up. And the other type of people is because they have lived hardships in their life, but because they are at a good position now, either they've made a lot of money and they're rich, or they might have forgotten their hardships that they went through. They don't remember what the fuck it's like, as if they never went through them. And those type of people, because they're so much uptaken in their own everyday things, sometimes they just not even pay attention to what's going on around them. And I'm not saying that I'm perfect. It had happened a time to me, and usually when a delivery driver comes in on my door, I always try to tip them, not because I must, because I want to. It's not like this American tip 25% and shit. Just give a fucking tip, you know what I mean? Just for the fucking guy, unless he's ungrateful. If they're ungrateful, then fucking take the tip and shove it up your ass. In Greece, we're not like that. In Greece, we are... in Greece, we are not like that. In Greece, people are not, you know... In America, it's like that you owe them. Anyway, it's that's just a piece of advice for everybody who reach my house. So I'd like to thank everybody very, very much, and I will bid you goodbye. Bye bye.